Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you, my viewers, subscribers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna talk another series of Let's Talk, and I'm gonna talk about fruits, vegetables. I am encouraging you to support the local farmers, and if your neighbor have fruits and is willing to sell you at a reasonable price, support them. There's so much rubbish going around for people to eat and calling it food when it's low quality. It's just junk food is cheaper than real solid good food. I remember growing up in Jamaica, we had a huge ackee tree where people come and, as you said, thief ackee off the tree, and there was still a lot of ackee left for us and for us to give neighbors. And the ackee tree was so blessed when it started to blossom, they're all over the place. But it was a blessed ackee tree. We had a soursop tree. I think we had a sweet sop tree, but we had a gungo peas tree. We had a scotch bonnet pepper tree. Um, we grew up, we had fruits at our fingertip. I remember when I a couple years ago when I went to look at my land in St. Mary, there was this eerie mango tree, and the mango tree had so much mango on it, and people in the community was just walking past, and there was mango on the floor. So they've had their fill. They've become so sensitized to having these things. While we take it for granted. I was in Jamaica last year, and I saw this soursop tree cut down, and it literally pained my heart because me can't buy soursop America. And I wanted to do a culinary series on soursop, but I love to have the actual stuff. Soursop has powerful anti-cancer property. Soursop is so powerful, you'd be amazed at the health benefits of soursop. Jackfruit, me can't buy jackfruit America, $12 a pound. And in Jamaica, just outside where I live, there's this huge jackfruit tree with so much jackfruit. People come and they can take jackfruit off the tree, and there's still so much. Last year, there was so much jackfruit on that tree, so much jackfruit. And here, I can't buy jackfruit. So we become so sensitized, desensitized in Jamaica because the fruits are just there. When I go to Jamaica, Fene, see me downtown Coronation Market, I buy my fruits and vegetables. If I can't get what I want downtown, I go to Crossroad to buy my fruits and vegetables. If I can't get it there, but supermarket is my last resort. But yeah, I support the local farmers. Here, you'll have citrus fruits on the tree, and they just don't eat it. So I have neighbors who are giving me lemon and jackfruit, grapefruit, and I'm taking it. Why am I gonna go to the supermarket and go buy these things when it's just on the tree, just rotting? So just behind the house, my neighbor has a grapefruit tree, and it's hanging over my property, and I count over 20 grapefruit every morning when I go out. I look, and the grapefruit, can't wait for them ripe. So yeah, I can't wait for the grapefruit ripe because I am going to have 20 something grapefruits, and I'm going to juice them. I have my grapefruit because grapefruit is also very, very healthy. So have your fruits, have your vegetables. Don't eat these nonsense, and then the money you work hard for, you have to use it and try and regain your health. Just maintain what you have right now, and just gradually wean yourself off the madness that's going on. So there are numbers on our fruits and vegetables that we sometimes ignore. So it is, the fruits and vegetables either have 4 digits or 5 digits. Those that have 4 digits will start with 3 or the number 4. So it will start with the number 3 or the number 4. Those that start with 3 and 4, they are usually produced under conventional farming methods. So they'll use their pesticides, herbicides, and other chemicals to ward off pests from the plant. So these are conventional farming methods. So for example, with a little garden around the back, if I was using pesticides, and I was using it for commercial purposes, then I'd have one of those numbers assigned. And you can look up these, I think it's called product lookup number or something like that, PLU or something like that. But you can actually go on the internet and type in what does 40 or 4238 or something like that, 4238, what it means. And usually certain fruits are assigned these certain numbers if they're produced under conventional farming method. Now for the GMO, genetically modified, they have 5 digits and it begins with 8. Stay away from genetically modified products. I'm going to talk a little bit about that, but those that start with 9, 5 numbers, but it starts with 9, those are organically grown. Now, genetically modified, why does anybody do that? Genetically modified products, they are more appealing to consumers. So you have the DNA of these produce altered. They may introduce a DNA of one plant into the other plant. They can be genetically modified in the lab, where the DNA is introduced into this plant by a virus or a bacteria or through other means. So it alters the DNA of this plant, which will bear the fruit, and all seeds from that plant will have that genetically modified DNA. It's not natural. These things can cause organ failure, toxicity, allergies. It can cause the gene in our body to mutate, which can lead to cancer. So just stay away. I'm not even going to say as much as you can. Stay away from GMOs, because it's hurting you, but it's putting money in the pockets of these people that's doing it. Some of them have built-in anti-pesticides in them. So they're so resistant that they're not susceptible to pests. So it can improve the ripening process. They have better, more desirable traits, bigger, more beautiful fruits. They're resistant to so many things that conventionally grown and organic produce can be susceptible to. So I know organic produce are more expensive. It takes more time, because I have a little garden around the back and it's organic, and it takes a lot out of me to do it, much as these people who are doing their organic farming on a larger scale. So as much as you can, please support your local farmers. If your neighbor have some fruits that you want and he's willing to sell it at a reasonable price, buy it. You save yourself a trip. Gas money, taxi fare. You save yourself time and energy. Hybrid produce are not genetically modified, and as far as I know, they're safe. So if it's hybrid, it's safe. So these are all I just wanted to mention to you on this Let's Talk series. So take charge of your health. Don't try to regain it. It's cheaper to maintain your health than to try and regain it. Wishing you a great, blessed rest of your weekend. One love.